Part 3 on publishing a book. I did not plan on making this a series, but I have one more thing that I wanted to share. Because this is advice that I wish I would have known before I wasted some time. And that advice is don't get cute or think you're being super original. This goes from everything to query letters, or I'll show you something that I made that I thought would make me stand out. So first of all, literary agents get a lot of queries and a lot of them like them in a specific format. So if you try to do something special to make yourself stand out that's out of that format, it's probably not going to land the way you want it to. Also, I wish I wouldn't have queried agents for my favorite books first. So I went to grab these to show them to you. But one of my new favorite books by Hadley is in this list, and I actually binged this in an audiobook first. So I hadn't opened the physical copy yet, and I just noticed that there is a letter in here. Hadley was the first person who helped me and encouraged me when I started writing my book. So I'm going to read this real quick. It's a personal thank you card that at the bottom says, "I can't wait to be reading your book one day." I can't believe I didn't open this till now, but I got rejected from my first proposal today. And in case y'all didn't know, Hadley's book has been a bestseller on the New York Times list for weeks now. So honestly, I really needed that today, and I kind of feel like there was a reason I didn't open it until today. All right, that was not an ad. That literally just happened. But it happens to be in my list of one of my new favorite books, and I queried her agent. Hadley is a hospice nurse, and she shares so many insights and stories in that book that are just truly incredible. So I wish I wouldn't have queried the agents to some of my favorite books first, because I really didn't know what I was doing yet. But one of the other things I did during that time is I also created a digital query. I haven't ever seen anybody do this before, but I was going to conventions and I thought it'd be an easier way to kind of share what my book is about with people, because I could just give them a business card and send them to the page that was kind of like a query letter. Also, I didn't like that when you send information in a query letter, which is just an email, that the information is very wordy. It's hard to read through. I mean, it's not supposed to be wordy, but it's a lot of information to get in the page. And I'm a nerdy software engineer that really cares about things being user-friendly. So I was like, of course they'll want this thing that makes it easier to read the query and to kind of see all the information. So I made a digital query on my website. Basically gives a summary of my book, gives a bio, which is usually required in query letters, a sample of my writing with a blog I wrote. It had comparables to my book, and all those are links. Also, all my social media platforms. And then up at the top there, it even had links to anytime I've been in the news, a link to any podcasts that I've been on. At the bottom of the page, there's stats on reach of my posts. I'm biased, but I thought it was personally very user-friendly. But honestly, they have a process that works. Don't try to change it. It's come in handy a couple times, but I don't think that made me stand out at all. Anyways, these are really long videos. I have no idea if somebody is going to watch all of them,